The region as a whole, the most common problem is dental fluorosis.
Hatuna vipimo vya hapa karibu kwamba watu wakapime kama ile nani bado fluoride zinafanya kazi au imeisha. Hilo ndio tatizo tulilonalo kubwa kwenye mambo ya nani hii ya fluoride kwenye hii mitambo. Lakini kingine ni hamasa. Yaani hamasa kwa maana kwamba kuna watu ambao kipato chao ni cha chini, wameshindwa kufikia zile gharama.
On this project, I'm on the side of crop production and looking at how fluoride affects crops. And because it's a new area, people have been doing research on fluoride in water, but so much fluoride on crops, there isn't much information available. So we are trying to get a bit of information, especially for this area, to see does fluoride, much as it's in water, does it also get into food? And if it gets into food, do people consume? So, and I believe the animals also have been pushed, because we are saying we don't have to go further than a certain point. And the animals are also coming up because they are avoiding to be in the water. So the water levels, because of the much rain this year. And it was a blessing in disguise, and also it was a boon and bane situation, because there are places whereby they've got bumper harvests because of the good rains this year. There are some places whereby the rain was too much and was washing away the crops. So, but for the places where they don't get as much rain, they're really happy, like in West Pokot, in Kitui, where it's normally dry. It was a blessing this year for them to get such rains.
We are approaching to the end of the flower project after 3 years of hard work. During the past 3 years, the team of flower project have reached different, interesting, important and innovative results in terms of new knowledge, original data, solution and technologies to contribute to the development of sustainable water management system in areas affected by fluoride contamination.
And we are involved specifically in several activities, and specifically about the use of isotope for several aspects, mainly to analyze to reconstruct the flow path and groundwater circulation in that areas, but not only. We are involved also and use some hydrochemical indicator and isotope tools to also analyze the relationship about fluoride and groundwater, and so try to trace the fluoride contamination path.
Today, through the flower project, the main outcome are linked to a better knowledge of the hydrogeological assessment of the 3 study areas, and an advanced and successful methodologies approach was developed and applied. We tested new innovative mitigation option for fluoride contamination in agriculture through 3 years in greenhouse, in lab and in the field. We developed and tested in lab and in the field low-cost de-fluoridation technologies for the purification of drinking water.
I'm glad to present to you the de-fluoridator prototype developed during the technology transfer phase of the WUP 3.4 of the flower project. This device was designed to optimize the performance of the reagents selected and developed during the research phase. This device is a lab model and can work with electricity provided by a small solar panel, or manually. Other 2 prototypes are under construction for ground tests. Each device can treat 50 liters of water in 2 hours and can treat water contaminated with up to 30 milligrams of fluoride per liter, with an overall cost lower than 5 euro cents per liter.
We are testing the fluoride prototype. This de-fluoridator is composed by a tank and a mixed pump. These are the 2 main components of this method. Now we are using a natural water with the initial concentration, with the initial fluoride concentration about 20-22. After putting the water into the tank, it's necessary to put the OCP, the reagent. Now we are working with 4 grams per liter, is the maximum amount in order to have higher speed rate for the fluoridation. After 2 hours and a half, this is the value of the concentration of fluoride. As you can see, it's below 0.5, and the weight show the limit for fluoride is 1.5. So we are 3 times less than the drinkable limit.
We are producing a new device, and we would like to know about the market for new technology, and so we will calculate cost and benefits, social and private cost and benefit related to this new device. We know that this water is contaminated with fluoride, and we would like to know about the habit in consumption related to the consumption of such type of water in the 3 countries. And we have done different interviews in Kenya and Tanzania, the different people coming from different Maasai, Bantu, Meru population.
We are developing task 5.1, which is, in a few words, dedicated to analyze the future, to analyze the future implementation of the flower technology, to see whether we're going to have difficulties, which things will work, etc. To do that, what we're using are 2 very common and traditional market analysis tools, which are the PESTEL, and the SWOT analysis. And that combinedly we can assess the context in which the technology will be implemented from a nationwide point of view.
Katika mradi wa fluoride, Profesa Fredi Musuka amebainisha kuwa madini hayo yanatokana na volkano na kuwataka wataalamu kuongeza juhudi ya kumaliza tatizo hilo kwa kutumia malighafi zinazopatikana kirahisi katika mazingira ya Tanzania. Wataalamu wana nafasi kubwa.
We dedicate a strong effort for the dissemination and exploitation of the results, communication activities and capacity building actions. And the researchers of the team participate to different international scientific congress, and we submitted a scientific paper to international peer-reviewed journals. In all these activities, there was a strong involvement of the local stakeholders. For sure, one of the strengths of the project is positively given by the great work done by the researcher of the Flower Consortium.
Researchers involved in the project also presented posters and oral communications during scientific events. We produced communication tools such as websites, including GeoShare network and geodatabase application. The project produced communication tools such as newsletters, posters, leaflets, fact sheet, comics, and videos produced in the field covering the project activities. The Sahara and Sahel Observatory organized regional workshops and exchange of experience in the field. The first one was organized in Arusha, Tanzania. The second one was organized in Nakuru, Kenya, and the third one will be organized in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. We also had the opportunity to raise attention to the children in Nakuru for 2 classes, 10, 12 years old, through an awareness day, and to show to them the problem raised by the fluoride contamination and also the solutions proposed by the project.
We use the application to validate data on the fluoride information that had been using the map. So using the application was very easy. We learned it within a couple of minutes because it's very user-friendly. The application can be used online and offline, so it's better where there's low network connection. So it was a perfect application for this project, and I hope that in future it can be used too with other collaborations.
That is a very useful tool to collect data from people, because we are really interested to involve the local population in the collection of data about water use, and then to use this data for analyze and build a local knowledge on different land uses, specifically connected with water contamination.
In all these activities, there was a strong involvement of the local stakeholders. For sure, one of the strengths of the project is positively given by the great work done by the researcher of the Flower Consortium, and my feeling is that the cohesion and the enthusiasm of the people involved in this very ambitious project is giving and will bear fruit for a long time.
Hey little girl, is your daddy home? Did he go away? Leave you all alone? I got the desire